There we go. I like it. Picasso. Hey there, everybody. Jess, Intuitive Angel Healer here. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. What is today? Oh boy, it's Wednesday. I am notorious for being a day late. So just like Spirit comes in a day late, I might come in a day late. I try not to say the actual day because I'm just like, it's a great day, isn't it? Because I have written post and just been on like Tuesday and it's Thursday. So how's everybody doing today? This is Archangel Ariel. This Archangel Ariel is the Archangel of finances, prosperity, abundance, also the Archangel to animals. But if you're having financial issues, this is a prayer that you can read. Please help me release any outdated and unhelpful views. And I can't read everything. Career and happiness from my energy. I realize that I deserve to use my gifts in a way that supports and provides for myself, my family, and the planet. I willingly release all energy that does not resonate with this truth, and so it is. So if you guys are looking to change your career path, because I know we've all had to get up, or we're getting up, you're getting up right now, and you have to go to that 9 to 5. I've been there. I had to get up and go to not even the 9 to 5, the horrible of the horrible, the going to flip burgers while everybody made jokes, by the way, and said, oh, you're a burger flipping gangster, huh? What's up with those burgers? Yeah, they all had jokes because I was the only responsible one that would hang out and still get up and go to my job at 18. But I've learned it's not about working harder because it was so drilled into us Zennials. I refer to myself as a Zennial now that I've learned that term because it's from 77 to 83. And it's a whole different group of people. If you're a Zennial, let me know because it's Gen X and Millennials. So it's a Zennial. And we're both, because I'm not just Gen X and I'm not Millennial, but I am like on the cusp. It's like the last year that they made us. But I learned in that generation, it was so ingrained into our brains to work hard, stay at that company. And then now we're in 2023. And even this was in and I feel really old because I just realized last night, and don't even ask me how, but I just realized last night that 1999 was 24 years ago. Anybody else feeling that with me? I'm just saying, because wow. And then 2006 was 17 years ago, and I'm just like, where? My trauma brain must have took an exit or something, because how am I missing all these years? But we don't think, I don't know what happened. I'm still convinced that we jumped timelines around 2012, and that in the last 10 years have not been in the timeline that most of us grew up in. But that's for a whole nother discussion with a whole nother day. I don't do those. I can give you a birthday love reading, but I'm a different kind of reader. You have to go check out my stuff. I am a survivor. Okay, so my readings, I'm not trying to get you toxic love, and being the girl that's been healing from toxic love her whole life, I'm going to tell you the way that you're going to meet your husband, not the toxic one, not the 10-year karmic sentence like I got. The way that I'm going to do you a reading because it is your birthday, but I'm going to tell you this because it's my job, this part of my gift, to come out here and tell people, stop letting people what comes out of here manifest out here. So if we're How we speak about our partner, whether they're with us or not, is going to determine what kind of partner we get, because we speak things into existence, and like vibrates, like attracts like. So depending on your vibration, you have to look at yourself and the things that you want in your partner, because our partners are a mirror of ourselves, no matter what level of healing that you're on. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and give you some messages, but I want you to know the reason why I'm telling you that is not because I want to give you a lecture. It's because I want you to know, maybe nobody's ever given you this power, but you can manifest your perfect partner like within the week, within tomorrow. Okay, the divine's going to give you that partner when you've done the work. When I found out, when we do the work, whatever it is, there's something, if we really want that partner and we haven't got it, there's something we have to change in ourselves. And let me tell you, I've been like through 5 dark nights of the soul trying to learn this, because apparently my karmic lesson handed down the generation is to get distracted by toxic partners. And the reason why we have toxic karmic partners is because they want to distract us so we don't go to our true partner, because you do have a true counterpart out there, but all the tests are going to come first to see if you're patient enough to hold out for the gift. Is that what you see what I'm saying? I had this talk about this on my live the other day about when we're young, we don't think about it, but like, so we're impatient and we give ourselves to people that don't even deserve us. And then by the time we get older, we're like, damn, we could have just held out and I would have just had you. No issues. I've already done that to myself a couple times. Like, why did you put yourself in that position? So anyways, that wasn't just for you, somebody else. But I can feel your energy, and I want you to know, because I work in nothing but love and light, but the darkness does not. And it's good to focus on that and know what you want, but don't put it out there as a scarcity thing. Don't put it out there as I don't have it, it'll never come. When's it going to come? Because the darkness has an agenda, and so does the light. So when you do that, the darkness is listening just like the light's listening. We don't fully understand that when we pray, the whole universe is listening. So the reason why you get stuff from certain entities, or, negative or positive, dark or light, is because of your intentions in your heart. That's what you're going to also attract. So let's get into your message. Somebody else needed to hear that too, my friend. So I'm praying for a relationship. No one else. Healthy relationship. You do have a secret admirer out there. Boom. Okay. People watch. People you don't know, but people are watching you. And that's why it's important to know. Say this to yourself right now, because I just had a birthday too, so you're a fellow Pisces, so it's really important for you to say this. My perfect partner is coming. They're out there, but I'm going to see, what do I need to do? Because an unbalanced Pisces, or like a Pisces, we're always in love. We're in love with love. We don't like to be alone either, but I got sat alone for like the past 3 years. And I've been alone, and I know how to be alone, but I like to be with someone. But that's where we got to balance it out, is having that person, but not being codependent is what I hear. So know that your person's coming in. Spirit's giving you confirmation right now with a secret admirer, and says someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on, because people are shy out there. Okay, people have also had their heart broke, and it's a disgusting world half the time that we talk to people. I tried to reach out just to a couple people, just be like, hey, I'm going to put myself out there and be brave. See if this old lady can maybe, find somebody to chat with. And immediately, I regretted that whole decision. And if that's happened to me a couple times, I'm like, ooh, this person seems like they're pretty cool. I'll reach out and just say, hey, let's go have some coffee. Oh, no. And I know it's not like that with everything, but that's what I'm telling you, is that's why some people are hesitant. The good ones, by the way, are hesitant. It's the loud, toxic ones that are like, I do what I want, and you want this D in your life? Yeah, I have a video. Direct deposit. Yeah, that's what I want in my life. I don't want no troll, man. No trolls. That does nothing for me. That secret admirer has passion for you too, girl. Boom! A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Here's another one. And healing. So right now you're going through healing, and Spirit's saying if you can work with this healing and not have resentment for it, but actually that's part of attracting your person into you, because the more that you heal, even things like confidence or self-esteem or, codependency, whatever the thing is, I have the whole alphabet that I've had to heal. It comes from being around narcissists, because they rewire your brain to a whole nother level of like, how the hell did I even get here? But you can heal from that too. And I feel like you've been healing. And this person that's going to come in is going to give you some, I'm hearing the sexual healing, baby. That's fun. It's good for us. So you're going to have a very passionate, I'm seeing that like tall, dark, and handsome. I don't know. No, see, these are like, when I tell you this is, we all have our intuition. So I'm the messenger. I can get you as close as I can, but this is for you to have the positive what ifs. Okay, because that's what Spirit wants us to focus on. If we're going to have what ifs, think about the positives of who is this person? Who's watching me? Oh my gosh, maybe I should do the work, because that's what Spirit's doing to me. They like literally hid my soulmate out there. My soulmate's watching me and everything. Hi, soulmate. Whenever you're ready. Because I've been doing the work, and I've been healing, and I've been making different choices, like a total 180 than what I was taught when I was younger. And Spirit told me simply, we will always get our prayers if it's what's for our highest good. But we have to put in the work. That's all. Because sometimes we only turn to Spirit when we want stuff. But when we get it, we tend to fall out because everything's good now. There's no need to tap into Spirit. And somebody really needs to hear that, because I'm guilty of it too. Want. What if? And the divine says, you're divinely protected. I said you're going to get it. I said nobody's going to hurt you. Nobody's going to hurt even top a hair on your head. So go do what I'm telling you to do. And if you hear anything else come through that's the darkness trying to distract you from your soulmate. Because I even had a karmic soulmate sneak onto this timeline. And if this is going over your head, it's okay. But I found out I've had a karmic soulmate sneak onto this timeline. And I swear that energy is like my ex, and it just keeps going around to people. And because the whole process of him, even this karmic soulmate energy to come, it's like 2 of them, just to destroy my life, and they haven't yet, and leave me alone. Go pick on someone else, because I'm not faltering anytime soon. But life is a series of constantly changing events or shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. And here, this is beautiful imagery for you. Let's see. Boom. I love that. It's like a tree you're growing, okay? And I'm hearing the leaves fall off, and fall. But they regrow, and we're about to go into spring. I feel like if you can commit, I don't know what you're doing right now, but I feel like if you could go commit to yourself a 30-minute spiritual practice of either journaling. This is what Spirit's telling me right now for you. Journaling, meditation. I have this meditation on. You can't even see it. Sorry. Go to YouTube and look up whatever meditation you want to listen to. Heart chakra healing meditation is super important, because you need to be able to open to receive love. Because if not, you're only going to get received to the capacity of what you're healed to. So if you're really down, then yeah, you're going to get the person I met and it wasn't fun. So don't do that, because Spirit's got a surprise for you. They want you to reflect right now. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out. So also remember that, because we're all deemed different soulmates, not just our twin flame, but we have different soulmates that come in, and people come in as just companion soulmates. And it doesn't mean that they're going to be forever. Depends on who you are. But sometimes, like, I've had a companion soulmate. That was my last relationship. We were together for 5 years, but we also met each other when we were going through the worst possible scenario of our life. I was going through my divorce and everything, and we came in as earth angels to help heal each other, but we weren't meant to stay together. So it was kind of hard when we left, and all of a sudden we're like, oh, we don't think that was going to happen. But you know, it's because we tried to make something last that was only supposed to be a companion soulmate. So you'll know if it's a true soulmate, because they will reflect you, but in a good way. They will challenge you, but in a good way. And they will never disrespect you. So also Spirit's saying to write down a list of qualities you want in your person, okay? Because manifesting, writing stuff down is actually puts out energy out there, and that's you're trying to make yourself a magnet. So don't. And the whole reason why I was telling you that before was about not chasing, or attracting, not chasing. I'm sorry, I get deep on here. But I don't like it when I have been studying my craft and all my stuff I'm a toxic relationship coach, and I was a medical assistant. I've worked in mental health before as a tech, and I have a whole bunch of different backgrounds. And when people put limits on, humans are the ones that put limits on when, why, and where, and how, because Spirit needs us to believe in miracles and literally kick up our heels, stop knowing that rainbow is a promise. It's just like, if you're religious, I'm not, but I understand. I like the symbolism of stuff, and the God's promise of, I'll never flood the earth again was, so when I see, since I was brought up with that concept, now that I'm older, when I see rainbows, I love rainbows, because they're that promise that I needed. And as a survivor of narcissism and domestic violence abuse, a survivor just needs that hope. So the more hope that I can give you, the quicker it's going to happen for you. But I got chills right now. I really feel like you're going to have an interesting summer. It's about being receptive, though. You got to be receptive. So it's about how you speak about your person. Because this is where we get tripped up, is we don't speak. Manifesting is all about speaking the experience like it's already happening. So you speak about something not like it's in the past, but it's happening in the present moment. And you can't get too far out in the future, because that he has some things that he may need to tie up an old relationship. Maybe he's figuring out his relationship doesn't work. He's trying to get out of it. They have their own set of things, just like we have our own set of things. So the best thing you can do is just keep affirming to yourself that your person's coming. And they're going to be just what you want, all the good qualities that you wanted, because that's what you're focusing on. And start doing that work. 30-minute practice of either journaling, listening, meditations, music, something to release this worry, because worry puts you on a low vibration, is what I'm hearing. And you start getting overthinking. And Pisces are very well known for overthinking. Let's see what else the fairies have to say. So, boom. I just said it, right? Letting go. I love that. Speaking your truth to yourself. Okay, because when you're in the healing game, especially if you're a Pisces, because I emphasize that because people are like, oh, what are so special about Pisces? A lot, okay? Because we have a personality of every zodiac of the 12 houses, okay? So hello, Conjali, how are you? We are, and we're the most psychic of all the 12 houses too. So We are mermaids for a reason. We have a tight connection to the Atlantis. I have a past life of Atlantis. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Yeah, and you need to manifest with that. You need to release with that full moon. Manifest with the new moon. Release with that full moon. And you can see, hold on. No, we're going to do this, huh? There we go. If you see, there's a big old moon right here. And you got to release that coldness in your heart, because know that, and this is coming from a girl that's been abused from multiple different ways from many different people, not just romantically. When you you got to unfreeze, I'm hearing unfreeze your heart. Okay, because I got stupid advice when I was younger. I got a couple, because I had some, I used to hang around with a lot of guys. And I'm not saying guys, but these ones were low vibe, and they gave me low vibe advice, which is to get over them, you got to get under them. Don't do that. Don't do that, anybody. Okay, because that just causes you problems. And I was really young when I took this advice, and I was really hurt. And I thought, hey, I see guys do it all the time, and I didn't, go sleep with everyone, but I thought, hey, I'll get myself back out there. No. That was a long time ago, and I learned, don't do that. Don't. And you just gotta, you gotta know, stop generalizing it. Because I have put women empowerment on my stuff. But going over this, I'm more of human empowerment anymore, because it's not that I put women empowerment so people know that that's my gig, that's what I support. But when it comes down to it, it's human empowerment. So we got to stop generalizing genders and people, because there's terrible women out there, there's terrible men out there. It's about who you attract into your experience and the vibration that you carry every day of how those people are going to vibrate into your experience. So you got to let go of that generalization. And don't say all men are bad, because if you do that, you're just going to run into every last one of them. That's not good. Speaking your truth, though, speaking your truth to yourself, because it's not always about telling somebody else. Because if you're speaking it to yourself or out loud or in your head, and you're having a conversation with God, your universe, angels, whatever you pray to, that releases it, okay? Because we have hard times sometimes. We can't see stuff, so we're like, we don't believe in it. But there's so many things happening. There's so much. Your angels are currently beating down some demons right now that are on their way to harm all of us. Like, it happens all day long. We're unaware of it because we don't see it. But I know from personal experience and all the things that I've went through in my life that they're there. And if people have made fun of me, oh, you talk to yourself. You damn right I talk to myself. You know what? Because my whole family is in spirit above. I didn't just wake up one day and say, hey, I know how to talk to angels. No, I went through a 10-year terrible narcissistic divorce that I almost didn't make it out of. And my anxiety was so bad that I stuttered. And I'm so proud of myself when I get up here and I actually do these, because I was so broken before that I couldn't even get up out of my closet. I remember I had a walk-in closet, and I was literally laid up in my closet for 6 months when all this stuff started happening. I laid there and I was like, I didn't want to do nothing because I was just sad, because everything, my ex did the most. He did the most. And my divorce lasted a year, but you know what? Spirit has had me sit here where I'm at for the past 3 years, 3.5 years. Because I never knew, I never healed any of that. I thought I healed it. I thought talking about it and saying it's fine and I understand that healed it, and it did not. Sorry, Hazley. I go back and forth. You'll get used to me. But these came out while I was speaking, so. And if you're a Pisces, you already know we're random. I always circle back to what I was talking about, though. So letting go, you got to let go. And this is, if you're resonating with this message, guys, tap that screen, let me know, because this is a message for her, but it's also a message for the collective. So if you're resonating with this, confirmation isn't always in bright shining lights with flashing lights, okay? Sometimes it's a word. And that's what I do. That's my gift, is I spark that knowing and with words. So if you're resonating with this, let me know. Share this out. Because miracle healing is coming for you right now, girl. That is awesome. That's why Spirit's asking you to let go, because the thing is we want to know when. But if we know when, we're going to focus on it, and then we're not going to get anything else done. Also, Spirit wants us to know that if it's a miracle, that's a thing that just spontaneously happens, right? So miracles have to, for them to happen in our life. Hi, Matt. You guys go follow Matt. He is like the best DJ on the whole planet on here. And you guys need to go follow him. I love his, thank you. I met him on the Hawaii ones. And he also does a walk over the New York Bridge. So if you guys, I love access that I can see other places, because I'm going to be traveling this year, because miracle healing's coming in for all of us. Look at new doors of opportunity, but you got to let go of the old ways. Everything I'm hearing, it's just within your reach. And Spirit is saying to visualize, okay? You're not visualizing that because you're wondering when it's going to happen. Oh, I love you too. Thank you, Matt. You're like one of my best friends on here, because I love it. I love, I don't know, I'm happy you're back on here again, because I was really concerned when you weren't here. I was like, because I don't do bullies, first of all. And there's some people on here, I'm like, where'd my friend go? Where's my friend at? Because there's some people that y'all aren't my friend, and I'm fully aware of it, okay? But you know what? I'm also Harvey Dean's child, and my daddy didn't raise a coward, so I'm going to get up here and speak my truth, whether you like me or not. And if you don't like me, then move on. I don't know why you're watching me. That's weird. It happens. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm in this weird space right now that, I don't know. I came across a couple people. I don't know. But move along. And it's all going to be good, because I am going to be seeing you this year, Matt. I'm going to be getting my money right, my car right. And that's the thing that I'll tell you guys when you're manifesting, because we're talking about manifesting love and miracle healing. When you're in this energy, by the way, because I've been trying, that was my thing, is I was trying, because I don't know, that since last summer to get a vehicle, but I couldn't get my mind right. And people shooting hate bombs at me and doing whatever they're doing. It's different being a spiritual person. It just is, okay? My empathy and all my aura is very open, and I realize that. But I know that now that my mind is like focused, and I know exactly, you got to have a plan, a PLAN plan. You got to have a plan, and you got to have that positive, happy energy. And I don't think we do it enough. I think we think we're doing it enough. But like this morning, I got up and listened to my I am meditations, because I've been kind of kicked off my square a little bit. And I'm like, why are you feeling this way? You got to get up. Sometimes you just got to push yourself. Sometimes it don't make sense. Why the hell you feel the way you feel? Okay. Sometimes my brain, I'm like, can we not today, brain? Like, can we just not? Like, people put so many standards on, you're going to heal by this time and you're going to do it by this time. No. And you know what? I'm healing. I'm not fully healed. And I'm very transparent about my healing, because I have nothing to hide. So if we could live more in that energy, that's when you start your manifestations come true. Okay. So I want you guys to know, manifesting, there's some elements about it. It's not just sitting here going, God, give me what I want. No, that doesn't work that way. But if it's for your highest good, it will always come. Nobody can hold up your blessing. They can block it. They can delay it for a little bit. It'll come back to you, I promise you. So Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Matt. He said beautiful words and thoughts. You do you, and you're right. Awesome. Yeah, because you know what? Newsflash, people have had an issue with me since I was younger. I'm a victim of narcissism abuse. I was born into a narcissistic family. I have been the redheaded stepchild my whole life. That's why I can come up here. And if people don't like me, people don't like me. Because I've always said you either love me or you hate me. And if you hate me, what did you do? What did you do? Because it's usually foul intentions, and I got gaslit, and here I am, the person who gives everyone a chance, yeah. And then all of a sudden I get gaslit, and I'm thinking we're cool, and then all of a sudden I'm finding out everybody's talking about me. So sometimes I just insert my own little message, see if it comes back to me. Gossiping is the number one way you will delay your manifestation. So if you participate in gossip, you must not like your manifestations, because yeah, your priority just got taken down to the bottom. High five. Because you can't hate on people, and that's why you don't compete with people. You know why? Because any time in that person's life, including mine, things can be taken away from you in a flash. I worked 10 years for all of my stuff. And when I got out of my 10-year marriage, I got out with my kid. And even though it was my stuff, a bunch of broken shit that my ex decided I could have. And when the judge said, hey, can you give her back her storage unit of stuff? He said, I don't remember where it is right now, but when I find it, I surely will, Judge. This literally happened. And those are things that I had to forgive myself for, because it's not my fault. And by the way, BTW, don't take somebody's family pictures, because that's the thing that he messed up on. He has a whole crate of my grandma's stuff, and it has my dad's picture, my grandma, and my grandpa, and they're all in spirit. Good way to get yourself haunted by my spirit team. My ancestors do not like you. High five for keeping my stuff. You're just causing yourself more problems. Bye, Matt. Have a great day. Thank you so much for coming by. I will definitely come by and share. We're just all getting thoughts out here this morning and talking about when we can manifest in love into our life. So I don't know if you resonate with any of this, Matt, but I wish you all the love in the world, and I hope you have a fabulous day. You guys go follow him. He is a very genuine human being on here, and not fake, full of positivity. That's why I like to go show up, because I don't feel creepy crawly. Like, stop being creepy crawly around a female. Like, you guys act like, or a male. Like, we don't have to be heathens. That's been really laid on my heart lately. Like, why do we have to be all gross just because we're different genders? Can't we just... I think I was supposed to be born in the 1900s, not the 1980s, because I don't understand this. I want to be able to call people, have a chat. Nope. And that's why Matt's one. I'm like, hey, there's one that actually will do it right. He could actually be my friend and be like, hey, you want to come to lunch out here in New York? That would be fun. I'm not going to be a creepy crawly. I don't understand this creepy crawly. New location. I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth, my friend, but you know. This was reversed, the new location, because one, you need to go expand your horizons of where you're meeting people. Okay, because back in the day, we used to could only go to the bar, go to church, and those were like our only two options, right? But we're in 2023. You can go and do meetups. Like, I thought meetup when I first heard about it a long time ago. I thought it was like WhatsApp or what. I just thought it was raunchy, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. But then I found out there's another side of Meetup. And there's actually the side of Meetup that you can meet people. Like, so I'm here in Colorado, and people will be like, hey, I just moved here and I want to go hiking and I need a buddy who wants to go, and you can join these groups just like you can on Facebook, but it's actually in your community where you can meet people. And it doesn't have to be scary because you actually have a group leader, so you can meet up and go to, like, they have crystal, sound crystal baths, all kinds of stuff, but change up your locations. Have some mercy with yourself and be free. Like, be free where I feel like spirit tries to guide you places, but you get up in your head maybe, and then you talk yourself out of it. Because sometimes when we're really feeling this urge to go somewhere, that's because our person is there and we don't even realize it. Spirit's saying take some spiritual baths, detoxify right now. Lavender and Epsom salt bath will help you release and do any cord cutting that you need. But just know your person's coming. That inner child. Don't let your inner child talk you out of it, because that's what's currently going on. Our inner child is, depending on what level you've healed it to, mine's about a teenager right now. Because I had to go back and literally heal and rescue my inner child so she's balanced, because that's what gets us in those bad decisions. Because it's like a kid who can't have cookies and they're mad, so they throw a fit. And then we go and take that low vibe option instead of the high vibe option like we were supposed to. So Spirit is saying to be mindful. If you're I'm hearing what makes you rush into like committing to one thing. Like, you know what? I'm hearing spice is a variety of life. So give yourself a chance to actually experience some activities, some things in life, and that's going to naturally gravitate you towards, I'm hearing, a new group of, friends that share interests, but also there's going to be, like, I feel like that's how you're going to meet your person, is by going out and trying some, even like pottery. I don't know if you do pottery. Baking classes, I'm hearing. Like, there's just a whole bunch of cool, I don't know. Tell me what you think about this, my friend. I think it's very beautiful. So Spirit ultimately wants you to know that the ball's in your corner, and they always send you the lesson before the blessing. So if you've had a recent heartache, or maybe you're worried about making the wrong decision, don't make the decision right away, because only humans make us rush into decisions. When it's right for you, you'll know. And you definitely got to put up those boundaries. I'm hearing boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. If it doesn't flow with you, don't do it. That goes with anybody. Because ultimately, that's why you're not attracting in the right experience to your life, is because you're trying to be something for somebody else, and that takes away from being you. So therefore, you're not attracting in an authentic experience. Kind of like when I met my ex. I didn't know about narcissism, and he knew how strong I was, so he got me as a challenge. He's like, ooh, challenge. Because I got worked on for quite a few years before I finally, I guess, submitted to the whole thing. And then by the time that happened, I was trying to find the exit out, and that took another 4 more years. Because it's abuse, man. Like, it's not, I don't wish it on anyone. So anybody who's been through it, it's not fun, because it was like the most devaluing time, I think, of my life, to have somebody gaslight me and try to make me crazy all purpose, and rewire me and lie to me just to make me feel some sort of way, and ultimately to get control of me, because that's what a narcissist needs in life. They just need control. They don't even know why they need it. It's because they don't have control of their own emotions, feelings, or whatnot. And not just guys are narcissists. Anybody can be a narcissist. A doctor can be a narcissist. A government worker, anybody. It's a personality disorder. And unfortunately, it's become more rampant because when we participate in these low vibe energies, like Netflix and chill with everybody. It's okay if you go out, have a date, go do your thing. I'm not even knocking it. I am kind of questioning though when that's your daily routine. I get up every day and I want to get booty. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. That song's a man. Oh. Whatever happened to us getting up, I don't know. Einstein creating electricity. Holy cow, there's just other things. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everybody watching. I'm just on here with random thoughts that Spirit wants me to share today. If you're vibing with this, please do me a favor. Go to my link or on my page, and I have a YouTube channel. I'm starting a new one for my survivors, and so you will get motivational. It's all coming from a survivor perspective because it's not just survivors don't just have to be abuse. I do survivors of the toxic shadows. So any kind of toxic relationship, whether it's addictions, romantic, body shaming, or, family, stuff like that. I work on those kind of toxic relationships because my goal is to teach you guys how to not wind up in one of those, because we have the ability to speak that out of our life and not have to go through it. But if it's a lesson, you're going to have to go through it. And that's why we come out here to teach you. I don't want anybody to go through some of the horrors that I've went through in life. And I lost my best friend at 27 due to a DV moment. So know that somebody needs to know out there that you deserve love. And I'm hearing the song Eve. I've been hearing this song a lot lately. Love is blind, and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. And I'm sorry I can't sing, but that really hit my heart, like really, really strong. So somebody needs to know that. If somebody is, because I almost want to cry. If somebody is in a relationship like that, I'm going to tell you, it can take up to 7 times to be able to truly leave. So keep trying and keep talking yourself out of it, because you will eventually leave. And unfortunately, nobody else can make people leave those relationships. That person has to hit their bottom. It's almost like when a drug addict hits their rock bottom. A toxic shadow survivor has to hit their rock bottom, especially with love, with toxic love, to understand, what is this? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Because it's not me. I don't want none of that. I don't like any of that. So why am I attracting that? That's because when you get sad, you lower your vibration to bring that. So that's why it's important. And it's not about being positive every day, but it is about, because you can't be positive every day. They're emotions, okay? But you can be okay with your emotions, and you can embrace your emotions. And when you're having them, instead of yelling at yourself, which your abuser taught you to do, to berate yourself, to tell yourself you're stupid, to whatever they told you, because it's been programmed in our mind, you'll start detaching from that and know that it's not that they're wrong. And only God, I'm hearing only God can judge me now. And I'm hearing the Tupac, only God can judge me now. I love that. I'm a Pisces. I listen to all kinds of music. And Spirit loves to bring all kinds of music to me too. But you need to know that another person, I don't care if they're your mom, your dad, your lover, your whoever, you do not have to submit your whole being to be married to another person. It's called a partnership. It's called a collaboration. It's called you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. I'll wash the dishes, you dry the dishes. It's not you will buy me a house and you will do whatever I want and I will lay down with you. That is not that's how you build a toxic marriage. If the first thing on your mind with your partner is sex, and that's about what is swimming around in your mind, there's nothing wrong with that. But that is probably not, if that is the only thing that you think about first, and you don't see yourself building, you just see yourself humping, that's a sign somebody really needs to, because, I understand everybody doesn't understand because not everybody had those role models or, were taught. But I'm telling you, you cannot tell me anything different. If that's the first thing, because true love and your true counterpart, it's not a sexual thing. It's sexual. Like, you will have the greatest because there's love. It's this feeling that most of us humans don't know because we don't know unconditional love. And I like to keep repeating this to people. We don't know unconditional love. We know conditional love because most of our parents, most of our teachers, most of our growing up, we were taught, I will love you if you do this for me. The angels don't have egos. These guys don't have egos, nor genders, actually. We just call them male or female, just, because it's the energy that they're carrying, if it's more masculine or if it's more female or feminine. But angels don't have egos, and that's why I tell people to connect with your angels, because they don't have egos, and they will actually help you with your highest good and help you with peace, I'm hearing, if you will accept that from them. But sometimes we're so caught up on the physical form of people. We think that's what we need, and it's not. Because we were not put down here to lay in bed all day and hump. Not to be graphic, but somebody really needs to hear that today. And I'm all about it when, it's the time. I think that's what most successful people, so if you're feeling, somebody out there might be feeling intimidated. That's what I'm hearing. Like, because maybe they don't feel like they add up to what all the other people look like, or you don't have the brand newest clothes, or you don't have Botox or big boobies or whatever it is that you don't have. But that's not what makes up love, and that's not what makes up your divine counterpart. So know that you can focus up on the self-love, on what makes you happy and joyful, and bring out that essence of you. That's what's going to attract love, that true love experience, or even a companion soulmate, but not this toxic love. Because just because you get out of toxic love doesn't mean the next relationship you're going to go to is going to be your forever one. Okay, because if you're alone, Spirit's not doing it to be mean. I've had my own talks. I'm like, really, Spirit, why I gotta sit here for the rest of my life? I feel like I've been alone for 10,000 years. But what did I do? What did I do to create all this karma and chaos? Because we've all created this karma and chaos for ourselves. Some of it unknowingly, some of it by making maybe not the best decisions, but we've created it. And Spirit wants you to know, if you can take accountability for what you've done, you're forgiven. And those experiences aren't going to keep repeating in your life. They're actually going to open up, because it's the key to it is us taking accountability, saying, I'm sorry I did that. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did it. It happened. Here we are. What can I do moving forward to make better choices? It's all about making better choices. So I always tell people, it's not about the right or the wrong choice. It's about Because there's really no right or wrong. It's just longer lessons, longer roads to be on. Don't beat yourself up for the past. Take accountability for whatever you've done in your life. It don't matter. Good or bad or horrendous. It don't matter, because we're not here to judge. Right now, the angels ask you to release that right here and know that once you take accountability for it and you actually make a plan to, okay, it's kind of like somebody who was an addict and they finally took accountability that the drugs or alcohol or whatever the addiction is ruining their life. So therefore, they're healing now. Okay, but you got to be patient with yourself. But know in that moment, once you, and this may go out to some people that are in addiction out there that may need to know this or hear this. Because we're so critical on ourselves, and people in addiction are really critical on themselves if they mess up. And then they have to restart their whole thing over. And I get it, because it's disappointing, but I almost feel like that puts more burden on you. And it's almost like you're so focused on that you accidentally trip yourself up. And I understand it though, because when you're in addiction, you're so, because I would never been addicted, but I was in toxic love addiction. Have to be, because why did I have so many toxic? I didn't get it right the first time. I'm stubborn. I need a couple more lessons. I don't think the first lessons got in there that well. Please send me about 5 more. No, universe, do not send me any more lessons. I'm good. I learned my lesson. I was just making jokes. Thank you guys for being here. Let me know. Tap on the screen. You guys are super quiet. I know there's some people out there who may not be in here, but let me know what's on your mind. I will gladly give you some angel messages. If you'd like to book your own reading, go to the link in my bio. Please go tap on my YouTube, the little square button, and go subscribe to my new YouTube channel if you're a survivor, or if you guys can help me build that up. I'm trying to get... this one's going to be, and I love this, this one's going to be all about survivors and talks like this, because I've learned the healing thing about surviving toxic shadows is speaking up. That's the only reason why most people are stuck in that vibration, is because their abuser or whoever has knocked them down, where they stop speaking up. Get out of your house. You got to stop getting out. You got to get out of hermit mode. Doesn't mean forever. It just means a little bit at a time. Because if you really truly want to break your depression, if you really truly want to start healing, you got to do a few things that are uncomfortable. But in the end, it's kind of like you complain when you start working out, right? You're like, I don't want to work out. But once you start getting into the groove of it, you're like, hey, I'm skinnier, feeling better, my energy's up. So I love this. This flew out. Miracle healing is on the way for whoever resonates with this. Move forward fearlessly. Move forward fearlessly. Know that doors that were not open before, they weren't open because you weren't ready, because Spirit's never going to bring us an opportunity that we're not ready for. And they're never going to stop bringing us opportunities, but we need to be grateful for the ones that we get. And if we can't accept it, we don't need to feel bad about it. We just need to be honest with ourselves and say, not right now. Not right now. It's too much for me. And I had to tell myself that when I was starting out my career, because I wasn't healed enough to even speak. So I actually went to, created my own podcast so I could learn how to speak again and stop stuttering, because my anxiety was so bad. And this was in 2020. So do have faith. And this is upside down. I love this too. This This is upside down, the have faith and the true love. I love that because Spirit is saying, have faith, your true love is coming in. But it's not about when they're coming in. Know that they are coming in. And trust your faith in this situation. Things are going to blossom and open up in a completely different way that you may not have been even ready for. I feel like this masculine, for whoever the true love is here for, the masculine is going to be a musician, and they're going to be very strong but gentle. Dear Spirit is here, and the number 30. I feel like they're going to be older, but they're going to have that childlike wonder about them. And they're going to be, I'm hearing, free as a bird. Hello, God's Flourish Collection. And then for the divine feminine, she's going to be very dreamy, very unicorns. This is definitely a soulmate connection. I'm hearing very sensual, very... There's going to be a lot of passion, cornucopia of happiness, like abundance is coming in, and I'm seeing sparks. Like this is what we want to get to when. So Spirit is asking you to not be a naysayer and to know that things take time. Good things take time. Fast things don't. Number 30 and the number 12 are very specific for you. I'm hearing to connect with your joy and let it rise. Your joy will help you float above your problems. Start looking into looking onto the horizon. Because spirits, if you can have faith, and if you see 1212, that is definitely another sign too. So I can't put these up there that close. But definitely have faith. Your true love is coming in. Check this out. I love this to end this because I'm going to go ahead and end this. If you guys would like to see this reading, go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button and share this out with others that you know. Miracles and Blessings has its gift. Number 13, you got to have endings. 1213. Okay, 1213. The have faith, and then the number 13 is miracles and blessings. I love that because we don't know when things are going to happen. We don't even know how this day is going to pan out today. What we do know is that God woke us up. We're breathing. We're here. And as long as you have faith in your angels and know that you're not forgotten about, your prayers are being answered, and they're being prioritized, okay? Sometimes we shoot out so many prayers we don't remember what we prayed. They're being prioritized for what is for your highest good. And Spirit knows what's for your highest good, so you never have to worry about anybody knowing. But you need to let go of how the outcome, detach from outcome, and know that Spirit's got you. They've listened to you. And they're bringing in, like I said, this woman is going to be very highly intuitive, very magical. Lisa Frank, I'm hearing, so she might be sparkly and creative, likes nature. She's healed her inner child, so she's not going to be running around, snapping, barking. This is going to be a magical connection. And if you guys are resonating with that, if you're like, maybe you've been on the end healing journey and you're like, where is my person already? Have faith. Because that's like your gift for healing, is that you're going to get your person in. I love that. Have faith card fell again. Have faith, beautiful souls. Know that everything happens for a reason. It's important today to connect to your femininity and also your lion, so your courage. You can be a strong male or female and connect with your femininity, because it doesn't make you weak to have emotions, and it doesn't make you weak to love. And you are limitless. And if you're unicorns and swans, there's a woman inside of this unicorn. Okay? Number 4 is significant if you have a life path number 4. Blue butterflies are significant. And peacock feathers. Peacock feathers are all about strutting your stuff. Knowing that you are the shiz, niddle, snip, snap. But you have to be proud of yourself. Spirit's saying be proud of you for coming this far. Swans are you're getting that, your person, like that love within you too. I feel like you're starting to flow within you. Keep radiating that magic, because you are magical for a reason. So don't change yourself to be like anyone else, because that's why you don't find happiness, is because maybe you try to be someone else and it doesn't work out. So I hope these messages helped you. I might come back on here later. I hope you have a blessed Wednesday. If you would like to book your own personal angel reading, I do virtual angel readings and healing sessions. You can check out the link in my bio. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is also up there in the bio. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love and light, beautiful souls. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And remember, if you can think it, you can create it. So keep those vibrations high, those thoughts even higher, and know that your angels got you. They're not ever going to let you falter. So just keep choosing the light, and the light will always choose you. Love and light, beautiful souls.